Family, friends, fellow gamers, educators, and students, welcome to Grumpy Gnome Gaming. I am Grumpy Gnome. I am just trying to figure this out again because this is so wonky. But anyway, here we go. We're back in the game. Welcome to Baldur's Gate. This is the Tale of Four Brothers. Let's get our infomercial over with first. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. If you do subscribe, please tell 10 people about this channel. If you don't know 10 people, tell 5 people twice, and hopefully we can grow. Let's grow this channel together. Help me out here. All right, infomercial is over. Into the game. Tale of Four Brothers. Truth be told, let's get them running. I'm not happy with this playthrough so far because I really was hoping for more of a tutorial, and I feel that I'm rushing this tutorial, and that does not bring joy. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to go back. We can't go back to Candlekeep. Gosh darn it, we're in the dark. I hate traveling in the dark. Let's go to, let's just get it over with. Oh, you know what? There's things we're going to encounter here.
Salted.
All right, let's do it. Okay, what's our first thing? What are you, a gibberling? A gibberling. Okay, we can deal with you. There we go. I'm thinking about it. And that's all she wrote. Is there any more over here? Of course there are. Here we go. And pause.
Get over here. You'll not get far.
I'm really liking the... I'm really liking...
I serve the flaming fist.
I serve the flaming fist. This is an encounter that we are coming across. They're going to stop you regardless of what you do. Now, you can attack these guys. And I don't know if that does knock your reputation down. I do know that if you attack them any other time in the game, other than the one up by Viconia, that they will reduce your reputation. But anyway, this is just you are under arrest for banditry and highway robbery. We know you're part of that bandit group. So they're already prejudging us here. Just to get out of this, I'm just going to say, you've got the wrong guys. We're not part of any bandit gang or... so that's what we're going to say. If you want to fight, we'll give you a fight within the aggro, and we give up, take us prisoner, and we're not going to do that either. So number 1 is the safe answer. Really now, why should we believe you? And here's where we're going to really become smart asses with them. Well, because of my warm smile and honest demeanor. I don't know what that does. Take 50 gold. That's a bribe, so we're not going to do it. If we were bandits, why would we be walking around in the open? Come on, just let us go. And that's the one we really want. Or we can always say the last one. Look, sir, we really don't want any trouble. I'm just going to go with number 3, and they're going to let us go. So anyway, that's how you avoid that fight. But if you do want to attack them, you get 3 plates. You get 3 suits of plate mail. Now, somewhere up here... I don't know if this is where the Ogrelins. Yeah, these are the half ogres or the Ogrelins, and Ogrillion. I guess that's how you pronounce that. So I just wanted grill on. There we go. Just get your grill on. Here we go. So anyway. There's 2 of these guys, and remember what I said about the missile weapons? If everybody here had a missile weapon, we would only have to deal with this guy here. But since Guenter is going to run forward, actually, you know what we could do? Watch this. Let's do that, and then we'll just hold Guenter in the back, and
Run if you wish.
see, that just
You
brings
not get far.
that brings him down, and I don't know if he's down far enough
Me?
that
Once. Spit it out.
the other one is not going to trigger. There we go. And now we can select these guys again, and they're going to attack from the back. And so, see, that is one way to minimize your threat. And there's a couple times in this game when you actually want to do this. This is one of them. And Landrin's spiders is another one where you want to try to get them one spider at a time. The note here, this is actually a note that was on a halfling's body, and it is part of a quest. And let's see if we can, I don't even know if it's going to reveal what it is. Let's see, chapter 1, friendlies, possessions, a rogue ogre. No, so far it doesn't say what it, maybe we have to read it. Let's try that. Where's our note? Do you have it? Oh, somebody's got it. Who's got the note? Well, this is interesting. I don't know where our note is. Come on, people. Okay. I don't know what happened. But somewhere around here is a note. Gee, that's weird. Anyway, we're wasting too much time. And like I said, I'm really not happy with the way things are going here. And I wanted to make this a more interesting tutorial. So that really frustrates me. Because that note is part of a quest. And I think it's, oh, there it is, right there. Here we go. My dearest Mirianne, the dull roads. Yeah, we're going to meet Mirianne up in Baragost. And she's got a house off to the side, right under the Thunderhammer Smithy. And she just hasn't heard from her husband in a while. And the halfling I hired to carry it struck me as honest enough chap. So the husband basically gave the note to a halfling. Unfortunately for the halfling, the Ogrelins got him. But we found the note, and if we return it, then she knows that he is safe. Ro is safe. Let's go. I'm going to try to purchase that crossbow sooner than later because I want Guenter to have a ranged weapon. And oh wait, where are we? Let's get off of this map and just take a look at where we are because okay, yeah, the other encounters happen up here. But let's go to Baragost first because I want to see... Okay, it is daytime. Good. Now we could pick up a couple quests while we're down here. This is the Jovial Juggler. This is an inn. And I'm going in here for 3 reasons. Number 1, there's a paladin in here that we want to talk to, who happens to be right here. And this paladin, Bjorn, or Bjornin, if the B is silent, he's got a quest for us up in the northwest or southwest, where there's going to be a whole bunch of half-ogres and ogrelins that we have to fight. And if we complete that quest and come back, he's going to have a suit, not a suit. He's going to have a +1 medium shield for us. They did quite a number on me, those half ogres. There's a band of them fortifying them. Okay, it is southwest of here. And the way you read this on the map, south is go down one, and then southwest is go down one over one. So that's kind of how you read this. Anyway, so there's that quest that we just picked up, and there it is. So we got the half ogres that are near Beargost. Another person we're going to talk to here is Gurke, or Gurke. And he got a cloak stolen from him.
Bad enough without ye bothering me.
This is, I like to call him Gurke. It's probably just Gurk or Gurk. But anyway, everyone's heard the rubbernecking then. And so he's kind of frustrated because he's heard all the short people jokes and he's done with them. But anyway, it says the Tasloy that's up in Cloakwood, and we can't even get to that area until we go through Bandit Camp and everything. But there's a cloak that they stole from him that we need to return. And spoiler alert, if we do return it, he tells us to keep it because I guess he's fed up.
What?
Little chest here. There's no penalty for going into it. And it got us a little bit. There's nothing up there. Grab our group. And
I'm on it.
the last thing of interest in here is actually another, I don't know if she's another paladin, but she's some kind of an officer. And she will buy the bandit scalps for 50 gold each, rather than the 25 that if you were to sell it elsewhere. So those are the three quests that are here. Because it is... Okay, why are we stuck, guys? Come on. Why are they on top of each other? Come on, guys. Oh, are you guys seriously a bug in my game? Let's do one.
Yes, certainly.
No, that doesn't work. Who are you stuck with?
And now what? Consider it done.
Okay, there we go. We got one of them moving.
You right. Right, what's this then?
Oh my god, we saved it. What the heck? Oh, that's a lady sitting there. Let's go to Thunderhammer. And now we're going to check out some of the magical stuff that they got here. And the funny thing is,
I'm on it.
he's not even going to notice that the bastard sword that we took from him is actually missing. So let's go ahead and hit the pause here. Let's, what do you got that's magical? You got these 2 potions, but that's okay. They're just going to stay like that. You have anything magical? Nope. You got anything magical? Nope. Oh, you know what? We can already raise our reputation. So let's see. Do I have identify spells now? No, I don't. You know what? Let's identify before you want to do that anyway. You got to identify before you sell magical things. So that necklace we found. Actually, we can do Mirianne's quest right up here. So that note that we found down south, and actually this might be a reputation boost also. I'm trying to build reputation to get a better deal in the inns, because when we start buying magic weapons, it's really going to start getting expensive. Okay, and we want to enter and stop. And there she is.
Right, what's this then?
Go over.
Salutations.
My husband had to make a business trip down to I'm so worried about him. Mirianne, he's always said, Mirianne, he who knows the route better than the old row. So he's, going down there. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Could you keep an eye open along the southern roads and let me know if you hear anything? And now we're going to, oh, no, come back here, Mirianne. Boom.
Salutations.
My dearest Mirianne, the road's been difficult. Arrived safely in Okay, forever. So, boom. Da-da-da. So what did we get? We got a ring. We got a scroll. And we got 300 experience. So I guess we don't get a reputation boost here, which is kind of sad because I was kind of hoping for one. But we'll take it. Wolfgang leveled up. That was that jingle. And you can see the little plus sign over here. So I'm going to click on him. We're going to go to this button, and it says level up. Now, we're already on maximum hit points. Well, we selected maximum hit points on level up. So this 8 should go to 16. Let's go ahead and do that. And also, I've got now 25 more skills that I can throw into something over here. And I think what I'm going to go ahead and put these into is pickpockets, because there actually is a pocket I want to pick. I'm like, no, you know what? Let's go 10 here. And let's bring that up to 40. And then I'll throw the other. Don't want to go 10 into find traps. You know what? I'm going to go everything into pickpockets, just because that's really what I need to do next. And I got no proficiencies to go up over here, so we're going to keep it at that. Okay, so we're done here, except for Wolfgang, who's going to take a little look around
Certainly.
to see if maybe we can collect some tax. Yeah, let's not call it collecting taxes. Let's just call it, we're adding. This is our adventure fund. So we're looking for things that are going to fund me. It's kind of like a secret, what do you want to call it? This is a secret Kickstarter or a secret GoFundMe. Okay, we're done here. Let's go down. And down he goes. Collect everybody. And we're done. We're done here. Now we want to come up here. And remember that necklace we picked up in that last episode? The, what is it? The Colquetle necklace? Well, I think, is this the house? Nope, this isn't it. But you know what? As long as we're here.
What? Simpler done than said.
Anything there? Nope. And nope, not that one. Don't really want that, but we'll take it. And no, we don't need that. All right, guys. Wrong house.
I'm on it.
Let me get a little map shot here so I can see where we're at. That's the house we want right here. So we're going to click on the outside of that house. And then we're going to come on down. I'm trying to think what else is going to raise our reputation. Oh, wait, we got Zurlong's boots, don't we? Did we actually pick them up? I did not notice them in our inventory. Or maybe the boots are in a different area. We'll have to get to that. I don't know if this automatically triggers or if we... I'm
on it.
Let's see.
You're a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
Yeah, Mr. Colquetle. Please, no visitors today. I'm quite unwell, grieving over my missing son. And then he basically notices that we have the necklace. Where did you get that amulet? This trinket is a piece of scrap left behind by some vulturous marauders. You know, that's not a nice thing to say for someone who's grieving. Some fools dared the road and were cut down by bandits. That's not cool either, because we're obviously talking about his family. Or it was certainly a A piteous sight, the young family cut down in a cowardly raid. So anyway, that's the right answer. It was my son's. Please, might I have it? And of course, here we got the option of giving it or not. And of course, sir, it is regretful here. For a price, you could have it, or I think not. I'm going to carry it. And you know what? We're going to give it to him. Boom. And and there's our +1 increase in reputation. So now we're at a 14. We will max out at 20. And of course, as long as we're inside his house, he's going to go add to our GoFundMe. Yeah, let's come over here. It's probably a stupid book. Yep. Come over here. We got 8. Come over here. We got 4. And anything here? Nope. I don't know if there's anything on this side. Nope, nothing in there. And come on down. Okay, collect everybody.
You right.
And let's go. Even though we don't have to do this, I'm going to go into the inn. You know what? How close am I to leveling up everybody? He needs another 580 experience. He only needs 87. He needs 1,000. You know what? I'm not gonna identify those items right now. Let's go back to the Thunder Hammer, get what we need, and then we're gonna move on. Because I really want to clear what's up to the north, because right now we can easily clear the first 2 areas we came through after the ambush.
Sorted.
And if we were to wait any longer, then it's going to be overkill and it's not even worth the couple experience points we're going to get. So what I'm going to do right now is stack inventory. Like all these swords need to be together. And let's go ahead and give you all the rings. That's a lot of greenstone rings. I think Mirianne gave us this +1 ring of protection. And I'm trying to think who's... I'm going to give it to Helmut. Right now he's at a -4. That puts him at a -5. Okay, all the swords are going to come up here. The 2-handed swords, he can keep those together. How much room do I have? The bow and arrows, let's give you the bows. Oh, your inventory is full. Okay. I guess I'll keep the bows. Let me make sure that all these swords are the same. So bastards can go in the back. Long swords can come to the front. Long sword, bastard, 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 bastard. There we go. Does anybody else have a bastard sword? There's another long sword. We'll take that. And you've got the magical one. So we'll just put the magical ones back here for now. This is the stupefier. That is actually an awesome, what do you call it? Nuts, I'm full. Okay, so let's give you the bows then. So bow and bow. And where did that long sword go? Because it's out of sequence. There it is. Boom and boom. Okay, I know that this is really, really, really a lot of work for what it does. But it's part of micromanaging this game, and for some reason I like to micromanage. We don't need that book. Maybe we'll sell it. I don't need Burning Hands either because I don't intend on getting into close combat. So he'll sell that. Okay, here we go. Now this is the Thunderhammer Smitty, Tayram. So,
Sorted.
and we're actually going to be speaking with him.
What you wish done?
We're going to be speaking with him a lot in this game. But right now we're going to sell first. So the long swords are going to get us 3. And you know what? 3 might not even be the best deal we can get for these because different inns buy and sell for different prices. But for convenience, we're here. The bastards for 8. And you really want to make sure that you select them all because sometimes the cursor will jump and you'll miss them. So we're going to sell all this stuff for 76. He's going to come in. He's going to sell the splint. He's going to sell the two-handed swords. For some reason, I really thought the two-handed swords brought in more than that. And you got 3 short bows. And I'm going to sell the Morning Star. See right here, the bandit scalp is only worth 25. Officer Vi, that's what her name is. She will buy them for 50 gold. And the additional Warhammer, I'm going to hold on to that just in case I break the one I have. You know what? I really don't. Yay. I'm thinking he's never going to get into hand-to-hand, but that's not true because he might get into hand-to-hand. So let's go ahead and just sell that. Boom. Okay, now let's come down to you. What do you got to sell? You got one of those and one of those and one of those. And when you got 2, you just double-click here. And then that allows you to bring up all of them. And then this is a single. And there's one of those and one of those and one of those. And you get a car and you get a car. Don't sue me, Oprah. And here you go. And we're going to sell those. Notice that there are some things he won't accept here. But that's okay because over at the Feldpost Inn, they will buy those. So we're going to sell those. And finally, we're going to come down here. Look at this. He doesn't even buy the spells or the books. So we're going to get to that later too. So what we're going to do is we're not quite done yet. I'm going to go back up here. And now we're going to look at things to buy. And I'm going to actually go to the bottom of the list. Well, there's a short bow +1. That might be something for Wolfgang. But the first thing I want is a certain crossbow. And I don't know if it's here yet or not. It doesn't look like it. Come on, bring up the... there it is! The Army Scythe. 10,100. Well, I think we've got a little ways to go before we hit 10,000. What is it, 100? 10,160? But we'll get it. And see, here's the Shadow Armor +3. That's why he's already in black, because he's going to get that. Do we keep saving money? Or do we get Wolfgang his +1? See, we can also buy a +1 sling, which we're probably going to do. So, because then that'll go to the mage. That'll go to Hans. So let's get the +1 sling, and I'm going to get Wolfgang that +1 short bow. I think we're going to do it. Yeah, because, we'll do it. Boom. Okay, buy it. Of course, that takes us almost to nothing. But you know what? It's all good because we're going adventuring. Now, let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to give Wolfgang the short bow. And see how it's an 18 right here to hit? Now he's going to need a 17 right here. So that worked out well. He's actually got 2 magical weapons here. So he's good. Let's go to, actually, I'm going to stack these over here. And the potions go to the doctor. You are going to, did I not give you the sling? No, I didn't. You get the sling, and I'm going to do this. Cha-ching. So see, with the old one he needed 18, and the green 17 over there, boom, that's what he needs now. We can actually ground that item, so I guess we're going to do that later. How you doing for arrows? 75, that's good. You got bullets, and he's just, he's still doing his thing, so that's good. All right, let's move on. Do you have a helmet on? Yeah, you do. Okay, we're done here. Move on.
Spit it out. I'm on it.
So now what we're going to do is I think we're going to head north. So let's just exit here, because we're basically done here. You know what? We could do Landrins. Gosh, this is going to be tough. I want to make sure we got the antidotes ready for this one. We're going to go do the spiders, because if we're going back up to the Friendly Arm Inn, we may as well go up there to collect the bonus. Now let me show you how this one is going to work. There are 4 spiders in here, and what we want to do is we want to try to kite them out one at a time. And so I'm going to send Guenter up into here.
Right, what's this then?
And he's going to aggro the spiders. And what I'm going to try to do is keep them right at the door so that only one spider can attack at a time. So he's going to go in. Boom, there they are. And he's going to exit right away.
Right, what's this then?
And in a perfect world, only one spider, there it is. And now all of us are going to attack that spider. But the one thing I need to do is make sure that he's got 3 antidotes in the quick slot. So here we go. Select everybody and attack the spider.
Get over here.
And see, I'm poisoned already. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use one of the antidotes. And that's going to take the poison off. And actually, I need some healing too. Okay, that's down. I want to take you. Come over and... Oh, that's a bless. I am out of Cure Light Wounds. Okay, so select everybody. I'm going to go ahead and take one of my potions of healing. And that healed me. Now I'm going in again.
Right, what's this then?
Grab another spider, come back out,
Sorted.
and there it is. And now we're going to select everybody, and we're going to try to take this guy down. Okay. And once again, I'm poisoned.
Go on then.
There goes another antidote. And Helmut leveled up. So before we go any further, I'm going to do his level up, because that might actually change some of his attack numbers. So I got an additional spell. I got 10 more hit points, and my lore increased by 1. Unfortunately, it didn't affect my THAC0. But you know what? I'll take it. Let's get back to the game. And here we go. Okay, the spider is dead. So now we're going to do the same thing again. I'm going to grab him. He's going to go in there.
I'm on it.
Grab another spider. Come on out.
Sorted.
Boom. And come on, there should be another spider coming out. If not,
Sorted.
go back in. Come back out. There it is. Collect everybody
You right.
and go get them. Oh, and we got both of them. That might not be the best scenario for us, but here we go. Last battle.
Get over here.
And oh, what a glorious battle it is. Okay,
Use a little patchy
I'm
gloves.
poisoned again, and I only have 4 hit points left.
Go on then.
So I'm going to do my antidote first, because I don't want to stop the poison. There's that. Now I'm going to do my potion of healing, and hopefully it kicks in. Come on, kick in. There it is. Perfect. And the battle is over. And now what we're going to go ahead and do is grab everything that we need to prove to Landrin that we completed his quest. The first thing is we're going to grab the spider body that's here. That's one of them. Now we're going to go inside and we're going to grab his personal possessions. And those would be over here.
Surely.
Yeah, probably in here. Yeah. There they are. So we got that, we got that, we got that, and we got that. So he's got some old boots. He's got an old bottle of wine. He had a gem. And then there was something else in there too. But anyway, that's it. Hit tab. There's nothing else to mingle with in here.
You right.
Now we can get out of here. And that is how you do the spiders. Let's make for an edge. I guess I'm going to run, just because of the OCD that's in me, let's run up here to clear this little fog of war. And, well, let's see what we got. I don't normally check the barrels and things, but every once in a while you find a couple gold pieces, or you'll find like a little weapon or something. There we go. Let's clear the fog of war here. And what makes it nice when you clear the fog of war is that when you come back to town to revisit, you got a nice clean map to look at. Come down here, clear this little bit. And actually, I'm going to exit the map here. I think there's a suit of leather over here somewhere. Yeah, there. We're not going to deal with it. Okay, and now let's go up one. I think that's where we want to go. There's nothing to do here yet. Nothing to do here yet. We could go here if we wanted to buy the... is it the scroll case? No, we got the scroll case. He would sell us... He would sell us the potion case. That's what it is. Doggone it, I missed that little area down here. And basically what we're going to do here, since we came down this side, there actually is something we need to clear over here. I think this is where the ogre is. This caravan here is part of another quest. And we'll go ahead and... just for kicks. Yeah, we'll do it just for kicks. And it's basically a non-quest. But it's a fun one. It involves an evil dwarf. Arg. Spoiler. So what I'm doing right now is I'm running out to the edge of the map because I want to reveal what's on this side. And then after we reveal what's on this side of the map over here, we can go up to our encounter. Yeah, I missed that little corner. See, I mean, that's my OCD right there. Just that little bit. Larswood. We're going to go there eventually. Yeah. So anyway, having a good time. I really wanted to get that crossbow. As a matter of fact, I am going to, up at the Friendly Arm Inn, we're going to purchase a crossbow. Now we're getting really close to the encounter right here. There's not really much I can do or want to do. And since this is really the last encounter we're going to have, I'm going to have Helmut cast Bless on our group. And basically what the Bless does is it aids us.
'Tis a job for me.
Go on, then. I'm on it.
It makes it easier for us to hit the opponent, and it makes it harder for the opponent to hit us. So this is the ogre with the belt fetish. This is Unshey's quest. Oof, and that's how we do it. So anyway, these are all the belts that ogre has been collecting. So I'll take it, and I'll take it, even though the Morning Star is only worth 2. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to clear the rest of this area here. We're going to go up, and now we're going to get into the nickel dime stuff with the experience. Like there might be, and that was the spell that just wore off. So who's leveled up so far? We've got our cleric and our thief. So the fighter shouldn't be too far from leveling up.
Ew, pal.
And this guy is just basically, hey, don't mind me, keep your voices down. Oh, you seem to be home out here. What's the most dangerous thing you saw? And I think that might be a hint to the ogre that's over here. Killed an ogre, yeah, lost in the party. Ogre mage a few days? Well, we don't want to deal with ogre mages. No shame in running when your life's on the line. Yeah, that basically says, he who runs today lives to fight another day. So don't be afraid to run away from a battle if it's too powerful for you. I'm going to run into here. There's nothing in here, but I just want to clear this so I don't have to go back and do it again. And once again, this has just given me joy in clearing the fog of war. We are never coming back to this area again. And that can kind of tell you the way I play. It's like, arg. We've already cleared this. And if we go north, we're going to be at the Friendly Arm Inn. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and travel. Now, it is nighttime, which is good. Before we rest, there's something that we need to do, and that is give Helmut his additional spell. In fact, we'll do it right now. So I'm going to select Helmut.
What concerns you?
I'm going to go into his priest spells, and you see how we got one more slot here, and I'm actually going to put another Cure Light Wounds into that. Boom. And now we're just going to go to the inn up here. And you know what? We might as well stay here overnight as long as we're here. We're going to come over and talk to Bentley again. Dorn, we are going to meet Dorn again. And although I normally wouldn't take an evil person, he has a side quest that the only way to do the side quest is to take him in your party. So, unfortunately...
My inn is open to all who behave themselves.
Oh, you know what? We don't want to talk to him right now. Let's go collect our quests first. There's still Khalid and Jahira. They will be there for the rest of the game. Let's come over here and talk to Unshey. And everybody gather around. And let's talk.
You cannot get better than the stability stone walls provide.
All right, so thanks for getting back, damn weird ogre. Though you don't think, here's 95 gold pieces for your trouble. And a new book he's just completed. Well, there's our 45. So let's at least take care of the business here at the end. So end the dialogue. Boom. And there's a whole bunch of stuff that just happened here. So let's see. We gained 800 experience. I'm trying to see if that's where the top is. Yeah. So a fair reward. We gained 800 experience. We lost one of the girdles. We gained a book. And we got 95 gold. And let's go ahead and... Are we paused? I don't think we're paused. No. Let's take a look and see what he left us here. We still got this belt, this girdle left over here. And notice I'm calling it a girdle and not a belt. Because this one is actually a cursed item. And you get it. So, if you were to put it on, it would, I believe it changes your gender. So, male character would become female, female character would become male. Okay, we're done with Unshey. Now let's run up and talk with Landrin. Now, we could still go back and pickpocket Unshey and take back that belt, the belt of piercing.
Sorted.
Don't need it yet. You know what? I don't know if his potions are oil of speed
What?
or if they're master thievery. They're speed potions. Yeah, if they were master thievery, then
You right.
then we could probably pickpocket at a lower level. But here we go. Let's...
A
Sorted.
stout hammer will fix most any bandit.
Ah, I'm so glad I can move home again. Bentley is a kind man, but always best not to push favors too far. Here's 120 gold for your trouble, and he'll take the old boots. And let's see, if you have any other possessions, come talk to me. And see here, since we got like 4 different items of his, we need to talk to him 3 or 4 times. So we're going to do that. And there is 300 for the boots and 120 gold. Guenter leveled up.
Go on then.
What I'm going to go ahead here and do is level him up real fast. Boom. Level results. See, to hit armor class 0 is reduced by 1. I don't know if I explained it in a previous episode or not, but that's what makes axes one of the best items. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go on the record book right now and say, for a fighter, a straight up fighter, I think the axes are the best weapon. And my reasoning behind that is because the Thaco not only counts for melee, but it also counts for missile weapons. So not only are you getting a to hit armor class 0 reduced by 1 for melee, but that also means that if you're using throwing axes, it applies to that also. So it's like a double boost. And since you can go grand mastery in a single weapon, if you take an axe and go grand mastery with it, that applies to both melee axes and throwing axes. So that's it, man. Fighter with axes. And you're never going to need anything else. We're done. Well, you know, that's not true, because if you go against skeletons, I don't think the axe is going to do anything for you. Let's see, 28. I got my full 14 experience points. I'm happy with that. Now these numbers are getting a little bit larger, so I'm feeling a little bit better about what we might encounter.
Spit it out.
Let's talk to him again.
I'm
You
on
cannot
it.
get better than the stability stone walls
And I
provide.
see you have the largest of those pesky spiders. This one's dead. You're too kind. And so for the spider body, he gave us another 200 experience and another 100 gold. And I don't know if we can actually talk to him one more time.
A stout hammer will fix most anything.
You've done everything I asked. Thank you kindly for helping. You've earned every copper. And so finally here, we got 300 for his bottle of wine and 75 gold. So that was a pretty good haul, you know. And that is it. If you talk to him again, he just wishes us well.
You cannot get better.
Ah, sweet group. How nice it is to see you again. And that's it. Here we go. We're done. So now we can go down.
What's this then?
We can actually talk with Bentley now. And let's all get closer and see what we can sell. I'm not going to stack things because I have no idea what order everything is in.
My inn is open to all who behave themselves.
Okay, what do you got? So the first thing I'm going to do is see what we got here. Potions, I'm keeping those. We can sell the necklace. We can sell the Morning Star. And that's it. So let's go ahead and sell it. Okay, what do you got? You've got a bunch of potions here, which I think we're going to hold on to. I don't even remember what the first thing we sold here was. That was weird. You know what? Go down to the bottom of this list. No, it wasn't. I know it wasn't leather. I don't remember what. Oh, it was a necklace. That was it. Okay, so what do you got? You've got potions, and that's it. Yeah, we're going to keep all that. You've got greenstone rings. First of all, short bow. Get rid of the short bow. Greenstones. You got a silver. You got that one. And you got a gem. Boom. Sell it. And what do you got? You don't need this, so we're going to sell it. It's only worth 45. And now we got 3 magic items. He won't even take his sling back. Yeah, that's because the sling really isn't worth anything. Let's go ahead and we'll drop that out on the field someplace. But let's go ahead and sell Burning Hands. Just like that. And now we're done. But I am going to take
What must I do?
Hans, and we're going to look at his spells. And I'm actually going to get rid of all of these and put all identifies in. Now we're going to talk with Bentley again. And we're going to take a room. And that's going to refresh all of our spells. And first thing I'm going to do is identify all the magic items. And then I'm going to memorize new spells, and then we're going to head on out. So we done that. And now you had the magic ring? Yeah, give that to you. Come over here. And now we're going to identify this with a spell. And it's a +1 ring of protection. Identify this with a spell. Cursed girdle of femininity and masculinity. Changes the wearer's gender. May only be removed with a remove curse spell. Yeah, don't want to do that. +1 bastard sword. And finally, the stupefier. And I've got a use for this one. So, and spell. The Mace of Stunning, the Stupefier. Did I spell that right? I might not have spelt that correctly. I'm going to have to look at a previous video. Anyway, it's a +1 to hit mace, and it has a 10% chance of stunning the target for 1 round. So this used to be a 25% chance. So not as effective as it used to be, but still plenty effective. So I am actually going to use that as a backup weapon. Needs a 17 to hit with the mace. Needs a 16 to hit with the swords. So we're doing good. Book, mage, you might as well carry the book. extra weapon. I guess I could hold on to it. And that's it. Now we're going to come down and we're going to redo his spells again. So we're going to go back into the mage spells. I still want 2 identifies, but I want to have... Oh, wow. What do we want here? Magic missiles? I'm going to take the 2 magic missiles only because at his level right now, magic missile doesn't... It hardly does any damage at all. But what the magic missile does do is it interrupts other wizards from casting spells. You've got your pre-spells, and now I'm going to select the whole group again. We're going to talk with Bentley.
Open the door, all who behave themselves.
We're going to take the room again. And this is going to refresh his spells, so now he can cast spells again. And we're basically done here. I mean, if I was going to do one more thing, we could, you know what, sell it. And sell the girdle. We don't need it anymore. And we can go ahead and already sell the bastard sword too, because we're done with it. And look at that. We are back up to where we were before we bought the bow and arrow, or the bow and the +1 sling. So that worked out really well. All right, we are done here. I'm going to go ahead and select him. And he's going to give this ring back to Helmut. We're going to go ahead and put that on him. And we are making progress in this game. You're completely empty. You've got 2 books that you're going to get rid of eventually. And the sling, we're going to go ahead and just drop that sometime. You've got a couple potions, and as soon as we get the doggone it, what am I trying to say? The potion bag, we're going to go ahead then and put all the potions into that. So we're done. I think we're going to call this the episode. What's going to happen in the next episode is we're going to head out of the friendly arm, and we're actually going to go back to the original ambush site. We're going to go ahead and clear the entire region of the ambush site. Then we're going to clear the entire southern region. So one is Lion's Way is the first one. Underneath us is Coastway, I think, or vice versa. And then we are going to head south again and start knocking out some more quests. Normally what I like to do, there's different ways I approach the game depending on what I'm looking for. If I'm going to carry the storybook characters with me, which are the ones, the NPCs that are in-game, the first thing I do is I go collect my party. So I'm the protagonist, so I'm going to start. The next person I'm going to go pick up is going to be, let's see, is it Minsk? And it's Khalid and Jahira. And once I get Khalid, Jahira, and Minsk, then we go to the the Knoll Stronghold to get Dinah here. And that's basically the party. After that, I go to get Bronwyn from Carnival because she's going to become my cleric, and she is going to replace Jahira. And I will take Kaivan. It's Kievan or Kaivan, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And he's going to replace Khalid. And that is my storybook party right there. I love them. And the reason I collect them as soon as possible is the sooner they're in my party, the sooner they start building their experience points, and then I can kind of form and build them the way I want to build them. And then that's it. That's what we run with. That gives us a full 6. We're done. This is going to be this episode. If you liked it, give me a like. If you didn't like it, give me a sympathy like anyway. I'm trying to make this entertaining and kind of tutorial-ish. I hope it helps somebody out there. If not, well, sorry. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. If you do subscribe, please go ahead and tell 10 people. If you don't know 10 people, tell 5 people twice. If you don't know 5 people, well, tell your dog 2.5 times. With that said, I'm Grumpy Gnome. I'm out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know, I'm going to save first. So we're going to come here. We're going to hit save game. And you know what? We can just override and route. Yeah, that's good enough. And that's it. We did that. I'm out of here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take care. Bye-bye.